Hi guys. For many of you guys who know this ruling in 2000 in in June 8th in 2011, Kevin Tuar, who was like basically the designer of the game or someone who was really important in the Konami organization, posted this on Pojo revealing that the new text for Armory Arm in the upcoming Turbo Pack 6 confirms that the Colossal Fighter Armory Arm OTK no longer works. They really mean by that is that Colossal Fighter Armory Arm doesn't work if our Colossal Fighter is only the only monster on the field. So if you have two Colossal Fighters and one Armory Arm, the OTK does work because you're able to revive the other Colossal Fighter in the graveyard, and so the Colossal Fighter that got destroyed will be normally checked as Armory Arm checks the monster in the graveyard. Even if it's there, it's able to inflict the damage of the monster that it had on the field or on the field as it was destroyed. So I took it upon myself after taking a Gigavice deck in Edison to try to figure out a combo to make sure that I could find a way to, basically make two Colossal Fighters and one Armory Arm. And I actually found a way to actually do this. And so, of course, in the Colossal Fighter Armory Arm combo, you're going to need a monster on your opponent's side of the field. It needs to have at least 2,000 attack at the very least. So there is a way for me to show you guys how to equip two Armory Arms and then make two Colossal Fighters. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to have it on another video so you guys can see how I do it. Okay, so this is going to be the Combo 1 video. So basically, you have a typical Leviathan Dragon that detaches the material and is at a 2500 stat. If they do forget to detach material, that's fine. 2000 with an Armory Arm is 3000. So the monster has to be at least 1950 attack points so that you can do this combo effectively. So this is the combo number 1, is the most basic one, but it's also very important. So the 2-card combo is going to be the Lone Fire and the Supervise. And of course, you can't draw your Spore in your opening hand, but you can do this if you had a Globe Bulb in your hand. So just an FYI. So you're gonna use the effect of Lone Fire here to tribute itself, and then you're gonna get Gigaplant. You're gonna equip the Supervise to the Gigaplant here, and you're gonna special summon the Lone Fire. And then from there, the Lone Fire is gonna tribute itself, getting the Globe Bulb, and then the Globe Bulb and the Gigaplant is gonna be sent to the graveyard to get Power Tool. So keep in mind, this is a 66.6% success rate. So you do have to actually get the second Supervise out of your deck, even though you have to reveal basically a third different equip card. And so this is assuming that you get the second Supervise. From there, you're going to equip the Supervise to the Gigaplant, activate the effective Gigaplant, and you're going to revive the Lone Fire. So this is where the combo changes a little bit. Instead of tributing the Lone Fire, you're actually going to tribute the Gigaplant here, and the Gigaplant is going to get you a Spore. So it's important that the Spore is in your deck because you need to be able to have a Spore and a Lone Fire so that you can Synchro Summon both the Lone Fire Blossom and the Spore for Armory Arm. Sorry. So in this case, I actually did a different variation. You could actually just synchro the Lone Fire and the Spore, but I chose to synchro the Spore and the Colossal Fighter, which is still fine. So it doesn't really matter because they're both level 1s. So in this case, I synchro summon the Spore and the Power Tool to make Colossal Fighter, and then from here, I'm going to use the effective Globe Bulb to mill 1 to bring out the Globe Bulb. So from here, we're going to use Globe Bulb and the Lone Fire to synchro summon to the Armory Arm. I made a little mistake here. This should be in Armory Arm. So yeah. So now we're going to use the effect of Spore to banish the Globe Bulb to special summon the Spore from the graveyard, and it becomes a level 2. And then from there, you're going to synchro summon the Gigaplant with the Spore that's level 2 and make a Colossal Fighter. From here, you're going to activate the effect of Armory Arm. You're going to equip it to the Leviathan Dragon. And then the Colossal Fighter is going to be at 2800 attack because the first Colossal Fighter has to get sent to the graveyard first. So you're going to crash the Colossal Fighter into the monster with 3000 attack here, or 35. So you're going to be taking 700 life points here. From there, you're not going to use the effect of Colossal Fighter to revive itself. You're going to use the second Colossal Fighter to revive the first Colossal Fighter that was sent to the graveyard. And this creates a loop where it's legal because basically Armory Arm is basically acting how it would normally be because now the monster is actually just destroyed and is not being revived in the middle of the chain. So that's the basic combo here, and you can already see that the Armory Arm here is going to burn them from pretty much lethal. So we have another instance where the monster is actually less than 1950. So the combo is going to be a little bit more elaborate, and it does require at least 2 turns. So yeah, we're going to go into that right away. All right, this is going to be a combo number 2. This isn't a combo where the opponent has a monster that's pretty much only has 1,000 attack. Or even 950. Yeah, so as long as it has 950 attack, this combo is possible. Keep in mind that this combo requires a course of 2 turns for this to work. So the first thing you need to do is have a Sangan on the board and a way make a level 7 on that following turn. So if you can stick a Sangan out there via maybe Mystic Tomato or Call the Haunted, you could just flip the Call the Haunted, get the Sangan, summon the Plague Spreader Zombie or Deep Sea Diva or anything, and then you can Synchro Summon into a level 5 here. From here, the Sangan is going to trigger in the ability in the graveyard to search for a Lone Fire. From here, you're going to top deck for Plague, so you're going to top deck the Mind Control, whatever card it is. It doesn't have to be Mind Control. You're going to Synchro Summon into the Power Tool Dragon here in defense position because 2500 is really hard to run over unless you're playing against agents where they banish for Hyperion. Next thing you're going to use is the effect of the Power Tool Dragon here. The Power Tool Dragon is going to search for the Supervise because there's 3 copies in the deck still, so it's going to be 100% certain that you're going to get it. And then after that, the turn's going to pass over. When the turn passes, you're going to activate the Power Tool effect, but I forgot to do it in this replay until later, but it doesn't matter as long as you do it. So I summon the Lone Fire first, trip the Lone Fire, get the Giga Plant here. Then I activate the Supervise to equip to the Giga Plant. The Giga Plant is going to revive the Lone Fire Blossom here. And then from here, the other requirement is that both the Spore and the Glow Bulb has to be in the deck for this combo to work. Otherwise, it won't. So you can use the Lone Fire ability here to tribute the Giga Plant, sending off the Giga Plant with the Supervise. And then from there, you're going to special summon the Glow Bulb. And then the Supervise is going to revive the Giga Plant. So from here, you're going to Synchro Summon the Lone Fire and the Glow Bulb together to make an Armory Arm. Cool. From here, you're going to, I think, use the effect of the Power Tool that I forgot to use. And then that's going to add the Supervise. Again, 66.6% chance of doing this because you can still get the Mark of the Rose. You're going to equip the Supervise to the Giga Plant. Giga Plant's going to use the effect to revive the Lone Fire. And then the Lone Fire is going to do the same thing where it tributes the Giga Plant again to get the Spore. So from here, the Supervise is going to revive the Giga Plant. And then from here, you're going to use the Lone Fire and the Spore to make a level 4 Synchro. Okay, from here, you're going to use the effect of Armory Arm to attach itself to the tour guide, and then use the second one to attach stuff to the tour guide. So the tour guide is going to have 3,000 attack here. Imagine this could also be a Reborn Tengu as well. So this will work if it's Reborn Tengu, as it is commonly seen in Tengu Plant format. From here, you're going to use the effect of Glow Bulb, mill 1, and then you're going to revive the Glow Bulb. And the Glow Bulb is going to Synchro Summon into a Colossal Fighter with the Power Tool. That was able to survive the next turn. And then you're going to use the effect of the Glow Bulb to basically banish itself and then special summon the Spore. And then you're going to make the Giga Plant go into level 8. So this is the double Colossal Fire Armory Arm combo where you can OTK your opponent with a weaker monster on their side of the field. So that's very possible. And there are other combos as well. The basic line is that you need to have a Power Tool that resolves this effect twice so you can have Supervise. Or if the Power Tool is not there, you're going to need to find a way to stick a level 7 still. If you have double Supervise in your opening hand, it is a little bit more trickier. So I advise you guys to take the ideas that I've brought forward to try to expand this idea a little bit more, as Tengu Plant format is still growing as a creative outlet for people to deck build. But this is what I have so far. There are many avenues for which you can make level 7 synchros. So make sure that as long as it involves Sangan in there, and if it doesn't involve Sangan, then make sure that you can find a way to get the Lone Fire Blossom out of your deck. So this is the most consistent way I was able to find it so far. But I'm still working on a deck list, so I don't have a deck list for you guys just yet. Until I find a deck list that I can actually show you guys with 100% efficiency. This is what I have. I basically showed you guys the combo, so if you guys can figure out the way to do this combo, more consistently using your deck knowledge, I'd advise you guys to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all for the video for now. I just want to show you guys the way to do Colossal Fighter Armory Arm OTK in Tengu plant format where it's not possible with only one Colossal Fighter. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.